Before you start the stretching routine, make sure you've spent 5 to 10 minutes on a treadmill. Just get the blood flowing through your legs, through your hips, and then the first thing you can do is start with your feet just over shoulder width apart and just lunge from side to side. Do 8 to 10 repetitions of that. And once you've done that, you're going to widen your legs as far as you can and get down as low as you can on one side into a lunge, stand back up to the center and go over to the other side. Again, you're going to do 10 to 12 repetitions, shake your legs off and work through that whole lunge routine from side to side 3 times. Next thing we're going to do is a Jefferson curl. You're going to stand on an elevated platform, get a very light kettlebell to start off with, and then with straight legs you're going to stretch down and reach down as far as you can with the kettlebell. You're not going to worry about keeping your back straight, you're going to round your back and just reach down as far as you can. Again, the weight will just take you down a little bit further than you would normally go without the resistance, and just go as far as you can and come back up to the top. Start, as I say, very lightweight. If there's no pain, no discomfort when you're doing it, you can gradually increase the weight and get lower and lower into the hang. For here, we're going to do 5 to 10 repetitions, shake it off and go through that 3 times. From the Jefferson curl, we're going to go into a good old-fashioned hamstring stretch. You're going to start with your feet together, keep your legs straight, and then you're going to just reach down as far as you can. If you can get your hands onto the floor, that's great. And you're just going to hold that stretch for 30 to 60 seconds. Once you've held it for the 30 to 60 seconds, you're going to come up, relax, and then repeat. I want you to do 3 30 to 60 second holds. We're going to stay with the hamstrings and we're going to attack them from a slightly different angle. Stand with a split stance, one foot in front of the other. Keep the lead leg straight and sit back, sit that hip back towards the ground. If you're leaning back, keeping your right leg straight, try and reach your left hand to your right foot. Again, hold it for 30 seconds, repeat on the other side, and do 3 sets on both legs. So we're going to move on to your quad. You're going to have your foot elevated behind you. You're going to stand on one leg and you're going to bend the knee of the supporting leg until you feel a real stretch through your quad. You're going to keep your knee pointing towards the ground. Again, you're going to hold the stretch for 30 seconds to 60 seconds, repeat on the other side, and do 3 sets. From there, we're going to move into a hip flexor stretch. So you're going to start in the kneeling position as shown, with your back foot rotated in towards your center, and you're just going to stretch forwards until you feel a stretch through the front of your hip flexor. You're trying to avoid arching your back like in the video. Keep your back neutral. As you're leaning forward, your back should stay in a nice flat straight line. Again, you're going to hold that stretch 30 to 60 seconds, switch legs, repeat it on the other side, and again I want you to do 3 sets. Now we're going to attack your piriformis and your glutes. We're going to cross one leg over with your ankle on your knee, reach through the gap in your legs and grab your shin if you can. Bring your shin back towards you and get your knee as close to your chest as you can. Try and keep your back nice and flat on the ground, nice and relaxed in your upper body, and just hold the stretch 30 to 60 seconds. Repeat on the other side. Again, as with every other stretch, we're going to do 3 sets of them. And the last in this series of stretches, we're going to do an adductor stretch. So you're going to sit on the floor, spread your legs as far as you can, keeping your legs nice and straight, and then you're going to reach your hands down to the ground, lean forwards as far as you can. Once you've stretched out, you're going to take deep breaths, and on every exhale, you're going to try and creep your fingers forwards just a little bit more. Again, you're going to hold this for 30 to 60 seconds, release, and then repeat 3 times. Now again, just following this stretching routine, if you're having any mobility issues, any tightness around your hips, this will help to open it up. Combined with a good foam rolling program, then you should notice some improvements in your mobility in 4 to 6 weeks. Thanks very much. See you next time.